Okay, so here's the front. I got the reservoir for the freshwater coolant installed and cleaned up. The freshwater pump is installed, as is the brand new alternator. And then there's the drive shaft pulley. I don't have the pulley on here yet, as I am, of all this, I'm missing a bolt. This one I think belongs to it, but it's too long, meaning I bought it to replace the existing ones. I just bought one that was too long, so I'm gonna go back to the hardware store and get a shorter bolt. And yeah, a couple other little things I've done. On everywhere I have a electrical fitting. I put this West Marine electrical tape. I was looking for some sort of cover connection. I think that they require it in terms of, you know, the regulations, but couldn't find anything meaningful, so I went ahead and just you know, use that product. We'll see how that works. I'm not too worried about it. So significant advancement. It's moving forward. And then so right now I'm going to go home and I'm going to take the number one injection feed. It's a little beat up, and so I was going to clean it up. And let's see, American Diesel said it's not replaceable. That's sounds terrible. Bomac, I called them. They say they have them, but the guy who would know the details wasn't available. He was at lunch, so I just said I would call back. But I thought in the meantime I'll take it home and I'll clean it up. One other thing I'm thinking about doing in terms of the water coolant. So freshwater coolant comes out here. It goes back and goes to the heat exchanger. The heat exchanger goes in these brackets that are down here. You can't quite see them. Oh, maybe if I move my hand. Goes in the freshwater cooler. Goes in there. I was thinking about. I mean, it's a lot of stuff crammed in a very tight area. I was thinking about trying to mess with that a little bit. I may save it for a project for another day, but so see this. This is my second stage diesel filter. It's on the engine. Obviously, everything's on the engine, so you can, you know, take it in and out and whatnot. I was thinking about it connects through this line here, and then there's some rubber lines on the exterior side. I was thinking about remounting it here off the engine, freeing up some space, and then mounting the freshwater coolant up here on this bracket, or heat exchanger, freshwater heat exchanger up on this bracket, thereby sort of freeing up that space. I don't know. I gotta think about that one for a bit. Part of me is like, I mean, you can see the oil hoses coiled up. They want me to put half-inch hoses. They sent me half-inch hoses from American Diesel saying you get better oil pressure, blah, blah, blah. I don't know about. It's a tight space, so maybe I'll reconfigure it. Maybe I'll just put it all back together and stop fussing with it. But yeah, this will go into this is the little doohickey here. It goes directly to the manifold, bypasses the thermostat, so you get some coolant This will go to a coolant reserve, which I'll mount right here on this side of the engine room. And yeah, coming right along. Feeling good about it.